welcome to Rev Sports. I'm Gargi Raut. I'm here in Dubai. And last night we have learned that ICC CEO Sanjog Gupta is now contemplating taking multiple actions or action against the PCB on multiple breaches of ICC's Code of Conduct and PMOA regulations. Now, if we look at this whole ordeal from a journalist or a broadcaster's perspective, you try to understand how difficult it must have been for the broadcasters or for the journalists for that matter to deal with Pakistan's entire drama. Now, if we look at the pre-match press conference ahead of the Pakistan-UAE game, it was boycotted from the Pakistan team. But really, look at it. It wasn't as if there were Indian journalists over there. It were their own journalists, Pakistani journalists, who were waiting for the team to come and give the press conference, who had also travelled from a long way from back home. Now, this act from PCB was a disservice to their own journalists and in extension to their own fans. Now, if you look at the game itself, it was delayed by an hour. There was a back and forth between the PCB and the ICC. A second letter was sent. Players had boarded the team bus. They were told to go back to their hotel rooms. Then they came onto the bus again and eventually made their way to the match and played it. But if we look at the delay that happened, can you imagine from a broadcaster's perspective how much one commercial loss there could have been or might have been? Number two, how the planning must have gone absolutely haywire, how much chaos must have ensued in their own departments or with the producers, everyone involved in that ecosystem. From the UAE players who were waiting out there, who had gotten there on time and were waiting for the Pakistan team to arrive, to the entire stadium ecosystem, from janitors to chefs to cooks to security personnel, and of course the fans as well, who were waiting for so long for that match to happen in that heat. Yes, there were not many fans, but that does not matter. Anyone who was there and had to wait for the team, it was a disservice from the Pakistani side from them. Now, if we look at a case study from the Formula One world, Max Verstappen, who's the reigning world champion, is one of, well into his way into legendary status in the sport. At the Singapore Grand Prix, he had, on his team radio, he had said a swear word, he had said a curse word, and the radios of the team are a part of the broadcast. They are used in broadcast, and one of those curse words from Max Verstappen went on air. Now, Formula One decided to hand him a penalty of community service, which he later had to fulfill in Rwanda. It was agreed upon, or let's say the entire F1 community was in agreement that a penalty or a fine on swearing is completely unnecessary. So, of course, Max Verstappen also thought so. So, in a protest, he wanted to boycott the post-qualifying press conference, which is a mandatory press conference. But he did it in a way that did not disrespect the media, that did not disrespect the entire ecosystem. He went out there for the press conference, but what he did was he only gave yes or no answers to the media. Initially, all journalists were quite baffled as to what was going on, but they quickly realized that it was his way of dissenting to the penalty that was handed to him. Later, once the press conference got over, he went outside. He asked all the journalists to come to him and ask him every single question that they wanted to. He waited patiently for every single question and answered them all in great detail. Now, Verstappen could have very well handed or boycotted the press conference and then went back to his garage and went on his way back to his hotel room or something. But he did not do that. He made sure that everyone who was out there doing a job got what they were there for. Max Verstappen, it was a lesson. It was a lesson. This could have been a lesson for the PCB on how to handle dissent respectfully and not in a way that disrespects the entire ecosystem. This right here is a lesson for the PCB on how PCB's meltdown was an absolute disservice to the fans, to their own journalists, to the broadcasters, and how Max Verstappen on the other end got it right.